Greetings. We are connected with unconditional love for your highest message of wisdom and guidance pertinent to you at this time. So, from the perspective of unconditional love, you're standing in the energy of the Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles are giving this energy of examination, valuation. So I'm really getting this image with this Three of Wands of him looking out over the landscape, and the Seven of Pentacles being that estimation energy. So you could be someone who's entering a job, or you have always been in a job where you're like a land value estimator. However, even if that is not the case for you, you're evaluating, I'm like, what's emotions from the past, energies, situations. So nostalgia could be one of the things that you're coming up and evaluating. And I feel like evaluating is the word, not evaluating, because there's just something about investment and divestment. And that came up in another reading before. It's just energies that came in from the past with the Six of Cups that have existed with you for a long time. You could have taken them for granted, or you could have thought that it would be difficult to elevate out of those energies or to break free from them. With the Queen of Cups, we're seeing this emotional freedom. So in this past, it could have been that there was only a small amount of space within you, in your energetic body, that could be made for love. This is because there were tons of old emotions. It could be grudges. There's so much energy around the Six of Cups card. It could be grudges. It could be nostalgia. So holding on to positive feelings about something. It could be childhood fears, fright, childhood beliefs and expectations that you are looking at now, and you're asking yourself if that was really you, if each situation, each ingredient here, you're asking yourself if it's something you want to continue investing in, if it's something that is bringing you more and more into alignment with your ideal, or if it creates resistance against you aligning with your ideal. The Queen of Cups is really deep in her emotions. She's feeling as much as she can. And this feeling, as she feels it out and decides what is and isn't of value for her highest good, this Queen of Cups is making more space in your energetic body for love. This Queen of Cups is you. It's your energy. And it could be reflecting itself external to you as the energy of someone who is pushing you to go deeper into your emotions. They could be triggering you, or they could be simply more likely than being triggering. They're more likely just pointing out something, showing you their heart and hoping that you will open yours as well. If this is being reflected outside of you, for the most part, this is you and your energy, your emotional experience. On the split is the Page of Pentacles with the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. This is telling us that there was something that was plaguing your inner child. It could be that it was unbeknownst to you. For the most part, it was known to you, but you might not have known the full extent, or you might not have found it. You might not have found a way prior to now to release those energies. These are energies, and these energies, they're representing like beliefs that your inner child used to accept. And these beliefs kept your inner child chained to a toxic environment, chained to toxic relationships, toxic patterns, addictions, illusions, imbalanced and abusive situations. There could have been someone very emotionally abusive that you had an emotional connection to, and you are now beginning to purify that connection and clear out the karmic energies involved in that connection. This person, whether they intended to abuse you or not emotionally, or intended to manipulate your emotions or not, it's feeling to me like this person didn't offer you the fullness of their heart. So the softer emotions that they had, the more vulnerable feelings. This person wasn't very open about that with you. And it feels like you were. This could have been a much older person in the situation. Could be a parent figure. The King of Cups could represent a father figure. It could also represent a mother figure. Mother could be a water sign or not. The King of Cups specifically is Scorpio energy. But this Page of Cups is representing, again, your inner child, offering your purest vulnerable self, being your most open self, and needing to learn about your emotions. And this King of Cups energy didn't teach you about those emotions, and that's where that parental energy is coming in. And also, very importantly, they didn't share their more vulnerable emotions with you. So this person could have been outright abusive, or it could have been a situation where you experienced emotional neglect. Obviously, you will know your situation when you hear this part of the message. It's your relationship with that person that is being cleared out right now by your internal waters, by your internal Queen of Cups. Underneath the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, with the Wheel and the Queen of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles is talking about divinely guided work, aligning with the soul mission, the life path, and being very abundant in doing so, living a very grounded and stable lifestyle. With the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it's also talking about being very clear on what is true, what is your true path, and the Ace of Wands being clear on what you desire, clear on what excites you, clear on what attracts you and what you are attracting. So right now, you're very clear about what's your path and what is your soul's mission, and you are aligned with it and or aligning with it. The Wheel with the Queen of Pentacles is telling us that there were many events that acted as catalysts to physically push you to transition yourself into the era that would bring you onto your divine path. So this is something that happened in the past for you. You got an inkling, you got an awareness, and then you moved onto your divine path. This could have been when a deep severing happened in the relationship between you and that King of Cups energy, whoever is that energy that didn't share their vulnerable emotions with you. When you made this shift, you tapped into the part of yourself that believed in your ability to provide for yourself in the most divine ways possible, as well as exist in a state of total reception, like receiving from the universe, believing in your own abundance, as well as your ability to create and build. So you had to believe all of that in order to make that shift happen. And so Spirit gave you a lot of catalysts from the outside world. And you started to realize that there was something that just didn't suit your life. It was too heavy. It was too dense. It was too slow. It was too stressful. And so you put it away. That was the Ten of Wands. And it turned you into the Emperor with the Four of Wands. It gave you your own authority back. It gave you your power back. It gave you your independence, your ability to provide for yourself. It made you sure about who you are. It made you sure about who you are, regardless of anyone else in the world, because you were willing to take this action. I'm seeing that you started in the energy of the pages, with the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Then you gained an understanding and you moved into the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and started constructing something for yourself. And then you moved into the energy of the Emperor. So right now you're sitting actually in the energy of the Emperor and the energy of the Queen of Cups, which is healing your emotional body, your energetic bodies, and making more space within you consciously for unconditional love to reign. Underneath that is the Knight of Swords twice, followed by the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands. So you had to speak your truth, and you spoke your truth and cut yourself away from something that someone wanted you to believe that you were stuck with them, or someone wanted you to believe that you had no other option, or that they were your best option. And you knew on some level that that wasn't the case, that you were free and capable of manifesting any sort of situation that you needed. But you might have stayed with that person for a while. Again, this could be of any sort of kind of relationship. It is a past relationship. And when you cut yourself away from that person cut yourself away from that person's expectations. That person felt really sad and felt like they lost you. A person felt sad and felt like they lost you, but it's their job at this time to do the inner work that they need to do, to consider all of the factors that went into your decisions and went into how you feel and how they feel now. So you sprung into a truth-telling error. You told the truth to someone and a group of people, and you cut yourself away from a situation that you weren't being bound from. You could have actually cut yourself away from multiple situations over time or all at once. Regardless, by doing so, you stepped into a much more receptive and open energy with much more abundant possibilities, and you transitioned yourself onto the path of being an emperor. So being in control of your own energy and your own decisions, being an authority in your own life, in charge of your own power. The specific reason that you called in this reading is the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. So there could have recently been a conflict that happened where someone said something, maybe it felt hurtful to you, the things that this person was saying. This Five of Swords is feeling today like someone is being attacked by the swords. It's looking like being attacked by words. And this Queen of Swords could represent the energy of the person who said it. So they could have said it from a very unfeeling place. Although they were speaking a version of their truth at the time, they could have said it in a bit of a cold or sharp manner. And then this Queen of Swords energy is also representing you at this time. So as much as you were processing your emotions and the hurt feelings with that Queen of Cups energy that came from this energy, you're also continuing to make the cuts. So you're cutting yourself away from things that you've outgrown, from relationships that are karmic. You're clearing the karmic cords. You're cutting away self-limiting beliefs. You're cutting away the old paradigm that has tried to hold on to you and has tried to say whatever, do anything in order to get you to turn around and come back or try to hold you with them. This Queen of Swords energy, it's like, I know your game. That's what she's saying. So as much as you are in an emotional state where you're clearing emotions and making more room for unconditional love in your emotional body to cleanse you and heal you, you're also in this very logical state with your eyes wide open, very clear. You can see the effect that certain interactions have on you. You can understand the intent. You can understand the vibrational level of the person you're interacting with versus yours. And you're sitting in your power position to choose exactly how you're going to express yourself and to choose exactly what you're going to let yourself think and believe. So that's that Queen of Swords energy. You're emotionally and logically, like mentally balanced. On the split is the Nine of Cups. So as much as you were hurt by something that this person said, it could have been a fight, you're feeling also content. You're feeling comfortable, satisfied. Possibly because you're aware that the fact that you have it's chosen to keep your power over the sharpness of their words or the intent to get you to walk back into your old cycles. The fact that you've maintained your power over that makes you feel very free, the Fool and the Star. You're feeling free and clear. You're feeling illuminated. You're feeling healed. As much as the healing is currently going on, this Page of Cups is a Page of Cups that's talking, instead of offering your heart to people who didn't receive it properly or couldn't match it, couldn't be vulnerable, couldn't receive your vulnerability, you're offering your heart to people who can and who love you, and you're offering your heart to yourself first and foremost. This Page of Cups is bathing in her heart as well as drinking it in. She offers herself her own vulnerability before she offers it to anyone else. So this is something that you could have been learning, that maybe in the past you used to give your heart to a group of people or a certain person without them earning it, or without them being in alignment with the version of themselves that could offer you their heart back. Now you're learning to bring your love inward, to drink your own love, experience your own love. And it's bringing you a sort of healing contentment. Behind that star, we even have the tower, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands. There's a massive cycle closing, a beautiful new cycle beginning. This could or could have made you anxious at a point, but even that is no match for the beginning of this powerful new cycle in love, powerful new cycle in energy. With the Ace of Wands, you're gonna feel more energetic. You're gonna feel more alive, more awake. You're gonna feel like you're able to follow your creative nudges more easily, more freely. There's something about you that's just so much freer right now. Your passion for your creations, your relationships, the ones that treasure you, your passion for those is growing now. And this is going to happen kind of settling up. With the tower, it's coming in as you might not be expecting it. You'll be going about your personal healing, releasing, and then boom, something happens that reignites a flame in you, or it lights something up in you, opens up a new cycle where love is blooming, love is blossoming, it's guiding you. Love is the only thing you're going to be experiencing and feeling inside of you. And anything else that you feel, you're going to be allowing love to transmute for you. This is a very beautiful energy. I don't know if that's very apparent, but this is a very beautiful, very powerful, very pure energy. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. This is movement. With the Nine of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, there's someone who's worried about money, worried about materials, worried about stability and security, shelter. And Six of Swords, this is moving. This is moving. It means that those worries, those anxieties, it's like they need to be talked through and let go of. So this is another person in your situation, and that's a conversation that is needing to be had over time. With the Nine of Wands, this could be something that brings a lot of stress to whoever is experiencing that energy of lack or fearing that energy of lack. What's what the Nine of Wands is feeling? Worrying about entering lack, worrying about becoming unsheltered. And it's stopping someone from moving in a certain direction. So maybe making a certain investment, or physically moving, or moving away from a situation. Someone is feeling like they don't want to end up unsheltered. The Hermit, the Hierophant. Spirit is saying, look deeper at your beliefs. Look deeper at your soul. Seek spiritual guidance. This is what the Hermit and the Hierophant are saying right now. Seek spiritual guidance. Now, there could be someone that you already look to for spiritual guidance, but whether or not there is, always look directly to divine, to the unconditional love within you, to the unconditional love that communicates with you, because this is the purest form of guidance and always leads you towards your highest and best good. I see success here. I see stability. I see passion, growth, and I see an intuitive knowing about that. So there's something here about trusting intuition over fears, over doubts, over worries. And that's not something that happens all at once. This is likely something that is going to take some easing. This Nine of Wands energy feels like it's difficult for this energy to let go of this idea, this fear of lack, of being insecure, of being unstable. So Spirit wants you to look for spiritual guidance, seek deeper, higher guidance. Your final words of guidance from the tarot are the Knight of Swords. On the split, you have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and then the Empress in the World, and the Fool and Ace of Cups. So I know that sounded like a lot of cards to you, but here's what it's saying. It's talking about continuing to free yourself from situations that actually don't have control over you. And these situations can trick you or trick themselves into thinking that they have control over you because of certain fears, worries, or perceived obligations regarding others in the situation. So the Knight of Swords is talking about continuing to clear those limitations away, as well as speaking any truths that need to be spoken. Speak it to yourself, speak it to others involved, and allow that to naturally clear your path towards a higher path. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords is talking about putting an end to the darker nights and allowing the truth to come in. And as truth comes in and settles, healing can begin. And all of the truth is that you are lovable, you are worthy, you are beautiful, and you always have been. So anywhere that anyone else has fallen short, it has had everything to do with them. And whatever is yours to take accountability for, whether it's ways that you might have hurt yourself or ways that you might have hurt others who were bringing you love, these are the things that you will be able to heal from. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and put an end to the madness. The Ten of Swords puts an end to the mental turmoil, the mental strife. The Empress and the World are talking about you embodying a new beauty. Besides the receptive energy of the Empress, where she's able to be open to the universe's abundance, she also has this heart on her robe. This heart has thorns in it. So some people might find you difficult to be around at this time, but you're in a state of healing, and right now your heart is protecting itself against people who might cause more harm than good. So intuitively, you'll be able to get the sense off of whoever you're interacting with, how they're affecting your heart. In that exact moment, the Empress has intuition about her emotions. The Empress has intuition through her emotions as well in the present moment. So the World and the Fool are saying, hello, new cycles. That's 21 and 0. Ending old cycles, ascending out of old paradigms, and beginning new ones. The Ace of Cups, this is love. The Ten of Cups, this is healed love. This is a healed support system, a loving family. And it's really going to give you perspective on what a loving support system actually feels like. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles with the Sun. So there's a renewed interest in your work. Whatever work that you left behind, it's been left behind. You're feeling a renewed fervor for the things that you commit your day to, the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. Any projects that you start, you complete. This Eight of Pentacles energy, he's focused on. This Ace of Wands is telling us that there's a creativity to the work. There's an excitement to it as well. But the Sun, this is like the best possible outcome for you. This is like an ideal for you. So it could be that you changed work environments. It could be that you changed some other kind of environment of yours. However, there is just a lot of passion, joy, and renewed inspiration that's coming in for you because of this emotion that you've made, as well as the Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess, expanding on your like stability independently, as well as deepening of your intuition. Whether you are connected to someone or supporting someone or being supported by someone, there's an independent energy that is being healed within you. So that could have something to do with some of the beliefs that you're trying to transform out of, or that spirit is guiding you to transform out of at this time. Beliefs about how to become an independent version of yourself, and fears about the ability to do that without entering destitution. There's just a lot of moves and shifts that are happening now because of these moves and shifts that you are making. And if you happened upon this reading because you were wondering if you should make a certain move, and you are feeling like the Page of Pentacles or Page of Cups energy is mentioned in this reading, so in those sorts of situations, if you're intuitively resonating with this reading but you haven't made that move yet, Spirit wants you to seek higher guidance. Look into higher guidance and continue to cut yourself away from your mental limitations. Continue to cut yourself away from your emotional and energetic limitations. And keep believing in your own power to decide where your mind goes, what you believe in, and use that power to Open up space for unconditional love within you. The transformative power of unconditional love cannot be overstated. Allow unconditional love to transform your life, guide you on the steps to make, heal you from the inside out. Let's pull a crystal wisdom healing oracle to close out this reading. So before I read the card that comes out, whoever is resonating with this, I just want you to know that I understand your pain. I love you, and I'm wishing you so much strength to keep healing on this journey. This is such a beautiful journey, and it is okay to be generous with your heart and soul like you are. What happened in the past, the ways that you chose to move in the past, this wasn't a mistake. You needed to learn the things that you went through. You need to learn the lessons that you learned so that you can be of use at the destination that you desire. Your destiny requires you to have the understanding and then heal yourself of the understanding that you had to gain so that you can offer what you needed to offer at that point. This journey can be full of a lot of twists and turns, so please don't ever give up on yourself. I love you. I'm here for you. And let's get into this Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle card. The card that came out is number 13, Lapis Lazuli, Heavenly Wisdom. Lapis Lazuli wards off calamities of all kinds and was one of the most auspicious stones in the ancient world. You are an immortal soul who has profound connection with the heavens. Your purpose is noble. You yearn for spiritual attunement, but may be hampered by outmoded viewpoints. Take charge of your life. Looking into the past puts the present into perspective. You are a lineage breaker. Make the effort to trace family history for deeper insight. There is spiritual dis-ease. Work with dreams and journey inward to find deeper insights. Flashes of intuition show the way. Open your heart and third eye. Help comes from on high. Enlightenment is within your grasp. Enhanced perception shows what operates underneath. Study or research is needed. Yours is the gift of true friendship. Protect yourself. Attuning to your divine nature enhances your well-being. Divine reconnection. The card that came out on the split, number 44, Purpurite, the Curse Clearer. Extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. Purpurite grounds high-frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps you to break away from self-destructive or self-limiting behavior. Energizing the physical and mental bodies, it overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Old habits and patterns, including those inherited from your ancestors, may keep you mired in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill-wishing could be affecting you. These may be personal or passed down through the family line. You may be open to mental influence from others. Be open to new ways to heal. Protect yourself appropriately, but do not be overly defensive. Check out whether you have inadvertently offended anyone. If so, make reparation where possible. If not, send unconditional love and forgiveness without needing to know why or where. The past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present healed. Being a lineage breaker. And finally, the card we have underneath the deck is number 3, Mukite Jasper, the Dream Time. Mukite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. Check your diet. Put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead. Worry not. You are protected against deceit and enemies. Recognize your strengths. Stay positive and pragmatic. Reject unrealistic ideas. Avoid pride and despair. You have stamina. Wait patiently. If 2 courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or presentation, is successful. You are what you eat. Good nutrition with wholesome organic foods sustains your well-being. Drawing on ancestral wisdom. Okay, so like usual, it's time for us to close out this reading. I'm really grateful for us having connected here. And tomorrow being the last day of Go March daily readings, I'm really looking forward to us connecting again here tomorrow. It's been an amazing month, completely transformative. And I hope that you have gained something every single day from this. Until we meet again, please take care of yourself and happy learning.